Hey guys, and welcome back to another Frostborn video. So in today's video, I want to show you guys the best way to do Season 26 here. I know Season 26 is, I think it's a bit more time consuming in regards to getting certain items. I'm just going to be quite honest here that it's not hard, but it is time consuming though, I must say that. Because it takes a while to get the Essence of Midgard. I think that's the most anticipated item to get here. But further ado here, I think this is the best way and a more easier way, and less you get less meetups in PvP doing this tactic here. All right, so the first thing first here, you could use the sharpshooter to do more damage, and also with the 5-shot. So you're gonna want to crowd the animals, or animals. I mean the enemies, and of course the enemies, not animals. The enemies in the zone. You're gonna want to crowd them together to get a 1-shot basically with the 5-shot here, and you'll do a bunch of damage or multiple damage, you could say. But you'll just crowd the mobs with the 5-shot. Keep in mind, you can get a personal 5-shot in the shipyard location. That's the best way to get this 5-shot here. And also, you can get a cleaver. So you can get a personal cleaver. We call it a mist weapon. You can get this at the shipyard. So what to do? You could go in a basic. You can watch a video on my channel how to do the shipyard. I perfectly explain in that video how to clear each of the icy chests, because those chests gives you more weapons, and you could get a high chance to get a 5-shot or a cleaver within that chest. So that's a good chest to do in regards to getting these items here. All right, so you're also gonna need the armor potion. In case you're gonna take extra damage, you also need the berserk potion here. You can craft these items in this crafting station here. Well, you can craft the bombs here, fire bombs in this station here, and you can craft the potions in this alchemist table. So that is how you craft that. And you could bring mushroom troops, but you don't want to bring mushroom troops because that's gonna basically waste resources. You don't technically need these mushroom troops here, but keep in mind also you'd practically need two. You could bring one fishing rod if you want, but you could bring, I'll say to bring 2 fishing rods, and you'll need bandages and you'll need carrots. So you can bring 10 bandages, but preferably I'll bring 20. Why not just bring 20? It's pretty cheap to make and craft, and you could bring mushrooms. You can bring the baked carrots, I should say, or you could bring the dried meat. So the dried meats, you can get these here. Just explaining that for new beginner players, which I think most of you guys shouldn't already know this here. All right, so first thing first, what you want to do is you want to go straight to the district location, right? So when you go to the popular district, activate the statue. The statue activates a secret grove. Once you activate the secret grove, you can do fish in there, so you can get the essence of Najard, and you can also do a tomb. So in that secret grove location, you get a lot of things there, right? You can get the essence of Midgards from the mobs. You can get the essence of Najard. And let me go ahead and show you guys here. So the essence of Najard, you can get the essence of Guard, essence of Freya, and you can get the these here, the essence of Hell. So, and Odin's, to do Odin's, I'll explain later on in the video the best way or the fastest route to go, which is quite more cheaper and quicker to do. That's the best way, I think. Keep in mind, you can also save all these 3 items here for 3 days. So you can definitely save all these for 3 days, and you'd have stacks for 3 days. So you can basically do a lot of these farming in 1 day, and then kind of sit 3 days out or sit 2 days out, depending on how much items you have, or if you're able to complete, well, if those resources that you put in, so for instance, you put in these resources today, and then say you have more left over and those rolled over to the next day, that would be beautiful, right? Because you could just use those that rolled over for the next day if you have the full capacity or the amount of resources for that day. All right, so further ado here, let's go ahead and show you guys in today's video. So open and go over to the location here. So the quickest way, as I said before, you can use the 5-shot. So in the case of using a 5-shot, you would need a bomb. But for this video purposes here, I'll show you with the bomb versus the 5-shot. Five shot, I think it's more better to use because you could just well, if it's not a personal five shot, you could definitely just repair that five shot, right? But if it's a misty weapon, then you can't, repair that item. You can just donate it and get the orb. You can get those orbs for blue weapons and donate those. So, either way, it's a win-win situation here. But further ado here, I'm just going to show you first with the... I think I'll show you first with the mobs. So just gather the mobs here. I'll preferably say you could run in a zigzag technique, if that's even a technique. Just run in a, not a straight line, but a zigzag type thing here, just to gather these mobs here. So in regards to the sorcerers, right, they're going to be a little bit annoying, to be honest. Alright, so you get the idea, right? Just put a zigzag thing here. You don't have to heal because you don't need to heal. You could preferably you could be naked, or you could just wear armor just to deflect some of the damages that you do receive from each of these mobs here. Preferably, I'll say it that way. Just take your time and gather the mobs. Once you do, use the bomb. The bomb technically will kill a lot of them first, but it will leave some. So what you can do with a 5-shot is ensure that they're all gathered up. Just like that. Pretty easy, so far so good. Pretty easy. We can then use the, well, I should say to bring the healing salve. So the healing salve is pretty easy to make, Just have the water, flask of water, the spirit, and have the berries. So these here can just, you waste less. Let me grab thing here, show you guys. But you do waste less resources in regards to bandages using the healing salve. That's way better to use, to be honest. Alright, so let me just open these here. But you get the idea. Let me go ahead and just heal up real quick. I don't have any healing salve at the moment. Keep in mind, for those players who have the teleport device, this should be very useful in regards to farming each zone here. So if you do need extra resources or items, definitely, you could collect those and use the teleport device to bring you back straight to the base. As you can see here, we did get a Essence of Midgard. So keep in mind, it's based off luck in regard to the Essence of Midgard. Not 100% sure if they did increase the drop rate here, but we are indeed lucky in the zone here. So keep in mind, this is the Secret Grove, and it's a very recommended location to me. And the 5-shot. So as you guys can see here, you can either use the 5-shot as I stated before, or you could use the firebomb 100%. Yeah, so you're able to clear the location way faster and then head to the next zone. In regards to if you're searching for one specific item, so for instance the Essence of Midgard, you just continually do the this tactic here. Just group the mobs up, kill them, go to the next zone. If you're only farming Essence of Midgard, so another thing that you could do, another class you could do is you could use the Thrasher class. So the Thrasher class will be able to group the mobs up as well. And you have the Cleaver, which, as I said before, you get that from the zone, the shipyard location. So let me go ahead and switch to the Thrasher. We'll switch to the Thrasher. Yeah, so you're able to just gather them up, then use the Cleaver to one-shot them as well. So you can use the Cleaver to one-shot, or the 5-shot, or you can use bombs, fire bombs to be specific here. You can also use the shot bombs, but they don't do as much damage as the firebomb, because the firebomb, they do, the extra damage with the burning effect. So keep that in mind here. Alright, and you also want to keep in mind the Essence of Midgard. This is the most item that will take a while to get for some persons. It varies, so it's not as easy of an item to get as the other Essence. It's the most, it's the hardest, I should say. The hardest item to get, because it takes a while to get. It's quite easy to get, but it does take a while to get, so that's why I'll say it's hard to get, because it takes more time. But in regards to doing the tomb location here, you can finish the tomb, and with the same tactic, you could just gather mobs up, and just do damage. Quite simple. Just one swoop, and that's it. This is the most or the best way, the most efficient way in doing the tomb location. Also, if you guys are new to the game here, as you can see, we did get a essence of hell pretty fast and easy. Didn't really take long or much effort there, but we're definitely gonna need more. Usually, it could be. I'll put the I'll put the sheet on screen here in regards to the daily or the amount of the different days and what items you'll need here. But let me show you guys here. Only need two, so we got one so far. We just need to get two more essence of health. So we got to open this gate here and just gather these mobs once more. Just two hits here, only because we had the giant, right? So pretty fast, pretty fast. And then we could just open these chests here because we already cleared the location. So yeah, that's a way to quickly do the zone here. All right, so on to the next location. All right, so the next item on our list here would be the Essence of Najard. So the Essence of Najard, you'd have to obtain this items here by fishing. So two safe place to fish is the secret grove location, which we're currently at the moment. And the next best place would be your manual location. So if you did unlock the fishing pond in your mana location. That's a safe way and a quick way to farm these essence of the jar. So you could definitely do an unlock your mana location. If you're curious on how to unlock the mana location, you have to get the bracelets. So you can get these bracelets from the bosses in Odin's, which I've never seen it dropped in Odin's before. But the higher chances to get it in the portal, right? So to kill the golem, you'll get the bracelet. Once you join a clan, your clan could defeat the golem, and then you guys will definitely get a bracelet from the boss loot drop. So, but for those who don't have the mana location unlocked, this is the best way here. So once you have crafted, as I said before in the start of the video here, the fishing rod that would be needed to catch the essence of majority, just go to the secret gold location, and you can get all these three items here: the essence of Nutjard, the essence of Freya, and the essence of Midgard. And also from the tomb location, you get the essence of Hell. So you get basically all these items here in the secret grove location. Keep in mind that you'd have to do. Well, we're currently catching the essence of Midgard, but just want to speak more on the essence of Midgard. You have to do the different zones, the green zone, open chest, and also open chest, and you have to also loot the mobs. And for the in regards to doing the tombs, bro, I think that's quite easy. To do the tomb because you could just get the required because the secret grove you can open that for once a day and you could get these here, the essence of hell. You can get quite the amount for the day. Like I got three from this secret grove here, so I think that's enough for one day. So you can do the secret grove daily to get the essence of Midgard, Midgard, and the essence of Freya. The essence of Freya, I'll touch on that after the essence of Midgard here. So just continue to catch fish here. You don't need any lore. Just a disclaimer for the new players that you don't need any lore. I've heard that a person that was saying something in stream, saying they no longer use the lore. You don't need the lore to catch the essence of the jar. Basically, wasting your time if you're trying to use the lore because the lore won't be able to catch it. The lore is only able to catch the fishes. So only if the game requires you to use the lore. I think that's the only reason you should use the lore, even for a season or anything here. And one thing I've realized is that every on here is guaranteed 2 or 1 essence of Najord. As you can see there, I get 2. Sometimes I'll get 3 in a row, which is pretty nice. And for the next essence here, the best way to get the essence of Freya is from these trees here. So you just want to craft a basic hatchet if you don't know how to craft a basic hatchet, which is quite funny. Just get the stone, limestone, and pine wood if you're curious, and just go for the. Well, you can craft also the pickaxe, of course, but just go for these trees here. You can click auto just to clear the whole zone. Once you could keep a headphone on or a earphone in just to hear when the character stops clearing resources. So I think this is also a bit time consuming to be honest, but you could just click auto. That's the beautiful thing about it. And you can click auto, clear the green zone, or you can clear the rock location or the secret grove. So that's the three best locations to farm. Of course, you could use the red zone. Of course, you could use the family zone, which is the red zone. Of course, you could use a solo zone, which is the yellow location to farm these resources. But I think the best zone to farm these resources is the green zone because there's no PvP. You could click auto. You don't have to really be focused on the game to collect these essence of Najard. Just ensure that you do have enough storage to collect both resources and the Najard. Because what happens if you click auto and you're not visibly there? The thing that could happen is that um, your your bag could be full, and then you won't be able to pick that extra essence up. Because keep in mind that the essence does not stack, so that's the reason why I said to have a earphone or ensure that you do have enough storage in your bag to collect the extra essence because they won't. Well, what you can do too is right after maybe hearing a few chops and farming and stuff from the character, you just delete. You just, of course, you could just delete the resources here in regards to just delete the wood, just to have extra storage. Because keep in mind, the essence do not stack, as I've said before. So yeah, just that's the best way to get the essence of Midgard here. Well, the essence of Freya. All right, so as you can see here, ladies and gents, we did get a essence of Freya. So as I said before, just chop the trees, farm wood and farm stones. That's how you get the essence of Fjord. Best way, just click auto and listen for the character, or you could, just farm one by one, whichever you find. Well, I think that's more time consuming. Clicking auto, I think, would be the best. Just be mindful that you're farming and ensure that you do have enough space in your backpack. So that's the best way to farm the essence of Freya. All right, so the next resource here on our list would be how to get the best way to get the essence of Odin's. Of course, it's by doing Odin's, but for new players, the best way would be for to do it on easy mode. Also for old players, you could definitely do because it takes less durability in regards to the weapon that you use. It takes less durability, it takes less time, it takes less effort. Everything is easy in easy mode here. So I did clear the Sanctum of Odin's here already, so keep that in mind. They clear the Sanctum already, but it doesn't take a lot of time to clear it in easy mode. Of course, the drop rate would be less, and also the resources in the chest would also be less. Everything is basically less in this easy mode here, but you do get the the same drop rate for boss. That would be reduced. You'll definitely get well, I think it would be reduced, but what happens is that you get the keys, right? You get the keys for the forge. You also get the keys for the sanctum. This is the guest hall. So as you can see here, we did get a essence of Odin here, though that's one. And I think the essence of Odin is pretty easy to get after you clear the whole Odins here, and sometimes it's only require like like one essence a day in regards to the essence of Odin here. Sometimes it only require one, and you do get a bunch, right? So if you do this solo, and it also would be good if you're in a family, right? If you're in a family, you can just share the in regards to the essence. And if you're in a family, don't do it on easy, do it on standard, right? You can do it on easy just to do things more faster here to get the essence here. I'll clear these chests after, right? But you can see here, right? You get a bunch, like a lot. of essence here. You could, well, if you do mark the location, you will not get it. So just do the location here, though. It's quite easy, quite simple to get the essence here. Just open the chest, boom, you get the essence of Odin's. Um, and I'm currently in the easy mode, so this take like little to no time. But you can stack these for 3 days. Keep in mind, as you can see here, time to break down 2 days and 23 hours. Basically, well, it's 2 days and 23 hours, but run it off to 2 days, 3 days, I should say. Run it off to 3 days, and as you can see here, we did get another essence of Odin's here. So we on the first floor, bro, we have enough essence for all 3 days. Depending if we got a day that requires two essence of Odin's, right? So yeah, that's the best way to get the essence of Odin's. Hopefully this video does help. I'll definitely make some more tips and tricks in the future going forward. Let me know if this was very helpful. I could also already opened the Sanctum of Odin's already, and I did get some essence of Odin there. I can also open more chests now on in the video, but I got enough here just to show you guys an example. So yeah, easy mode would be the best for essence of Odin's. Let me know what you think about this season, and if you like this season, in the comment section below. Really love to know. Appreciate the support, and peace.